Another beautiful morning in Ozello. Seems super calm, super low tide. There's no water in here today. Let's see if we can catch some redfish. See how easy that is? How long did it take?
I didn't time you, but...
I think it's a big snook. But he's diving like a good redfish. Pretty strong, ain't he?
Yeah, I don't know how hard you want me to...
No, not too hard. You're doing great.
Okay. Like I said, I haven't done any real fishing in years.
It's a good fish, dude.
So,
He ain't small, that's for sure.
well, that's good.
Just watch the trolling motor if he does go around.
Yeah, I tried.
I don't even know what it is. It's a good fish though. I think it's a big red. He hasn't splashed like a snook. Ooh, I just saw him. Yeah, big redfish.
See, I haven't tried any of the fish. The only thing I've had down here...
It's a big redfish. That's a good dinner right there.
Well, see, I don't know, so I'm going to learn all this.
That's a good eating fish. Oh, big one. Nice. That's a 25-inch fish.
Really?
Yeah, about 24.
Now, what can we catch on? How many of those can we keep?
One each.
Really?
Yeah, that's your limit. That one fish. That's a good looking fish. Ooh.
Alright, there you go.
Nice fish. And he ate the mud minnow.
Okay, he ate the mud minnow?
Yeah.
And that's a redfish, huh?
Oh yeah, beautiful redfish. Where's that hook?
Looks like you got it good.
Wow, you're hungry. First cast of the day, we got a 24-incher.
Is that good?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
So, and it's got a 60-horse Mariner on it.
There's a black drum. This is a good eating fish right here.
Yeah, I was wondering about a black drum.
This is the redfish's cousin.
Redfish's cousin.
Yep.
And what's the size limit on those?
14. And you can keep 5 a person on these, because these school up in the hundreds.
Aha.
So that means there's probably a whole pile of them right here. And this is what's stealing all of our shrimp.
Aha.
See? You know what you're doing.
Yeah. Been a long time, I tell you.
It's another black drum probably. I think we got a school of blacks. Or is that a baby red? That's a baby red. Little guy.
Yes, sir.
That's much smaller than the first one. Little tiny guy. That one's got multiple spots.
Really?
Got 3 spots.
Ah.
And an extra spot on him. It just took putting a split shot on to get it down to the bottom.
Is that right?
Yeah, I put a split shot on and got it down there.
He hasn't felt hook yet. I don't know.
Oh, it's a small red. Wow, he ate the mud minnow? That's surprising. He's kind of a small fish to eat a mud minnow. He ate that fish I just put on there. What the heck? He's hungry, little guy. You're not like the first one.
Now, those are actually what? Red drum, right?
Yeah, red drum, and then the other one was black drum.
Black drum.
They're cousins. Are these your first redfish you ever caught?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
And when the first time I saw Crystal River, I said, it reminds
Well,
me.
they all have a different spot. That's what's cool about redfish. Every one of them has a different spot.
And Crystal River reminded me so much of where I live.
You just keep reeling them redfish in left and right. There's a school of them in there. You see why you fish holes now?
Oh, yeah.
You fish holes and it's easy fishing. Is it a drum or a red? A little red? Small red.
All right.
Man, we got his mama, and now we're catching all of his kids. Alright, I'll deal with the red if you want. You swap. Just keep swapping.
Thanks.
Every time you catch a fish.
Hey, this is great.
Yeah. That's how it's supposed to be. You just keep swapping rods and catching fish.
Wow.
See, and that one has a perfect circle spot, so they're all slightly different.
Beautiful. Thanks.
A little small red again. We can't find the big ones.
Yeah, it's coming.
Dude, you had a fish on this whole time.
I did.
Look at this tiny little snapper.
Oh, okay, that's
He ate the mud minnow. Look, he's swimming. Look at that big old bait in his mouth.
That's bigger than he is.
Yeah, this tiny little snapper swallowed it. He was swimming up current. He felt like the bait. He was so small, you didn't know it was on there. That's a tiny little snapper.
Just throw him in?
Yeah. That one had a spot on this side.
Yep. The shrimp bait you beat up.
No, not big. I looked at it and I thought he was swimming slowly like a big one. It's just this stupid little thing. This is where precision casting really comes in. You don't want to spook them because just this thing landing in the water could spook them.
Yeah.
So you got to land next to them and then kind of drag it into them. See, high tide is supposed to be able to pitch the bait up into the trees. Now there's no water under the trees. I don't see any movement.
This is like hunting.
This is way too shallow. Should have stayed in the backwater all day. You gotta have water for the outer islands to be good, and there's just no water today. It's freaking dry. I like this grass patch out in front of us though. We gotta find some structure in the water. That's the problem. Nothing is in the water right now. Oh look, you got your shrimp ready? Bring your shrimp.
Okay.
Come here. There's a pile of fish right here. Just came out of there. Oh, I just found
You know, that sounds kind of frustrating. To be sight fishing and see the fish and not be able to get.
I was trying to figure out which fish I wanted was the hard part. And which bait to throw. I wanted to throw the shrimp in there for you, and I was going to throw the mud minnow at the snook. Because there was a school of redfish and snook and sheephead all together.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There's 20 fish sitting next to each other. And they were literally just sitting there. That's why I need to stay up here. See, ideally you want to see that, anchor the boat away from them and not scare them. So while we were fighting that fish, you know, the boat got too close and scared them. Well, that was instant. Right when I threw it in the water, I hooked that redfish. Did you get to see him?
No, I didn't. I probably should switch back to my polarized glasses.
Well, wasn't he on the pole when I handed it to you?
Yeah, he was. Yeah, no, you did good. It's just that, and I had pressure on the pole too, which kind of surprised me. You know, it wasn't like I let it go slack and then lost it.
Oh, we got some mullet jumping in front of us. Oh, there's a snook right there's a redfish right there. And he gone. Spooked his. Oh, do you see that big redfish? He was sitting right here, right where I thought he would be. I was hoping we'd get one blind casting on this point. I want to be able to sight cast another one. That was pretty cool. I literally watched him eat it. Come here, you little I'm terrible at sight casting. This red is running for his life. He's just going back and forth. I keep throwing it at him. There's a sheephead right next to the boat. Oh, big red right there. He's sitting right there to the left of the swirl. Right, about 20 feet past, right where the wake is. There's two big ones.
That's what happens when I get excited. That may be where my left-handedness is showing up.
They're right there with all that mullet. There's two big reds with them. There's a red. There's two reds right there. I think they can see me in the tower and I can see them. There's literally no fish in here. Oh, they're right there. Dude, they're everywhere. Dude, there's big snook and reds literally in every direction. Do you see them? There's 3 snooks sitting under that tree still. And the big ones bolted out everywhere else. That's hilarious. They're sitting right where I thought they would be. Even the redfish were in there with them. Man, there's like 20 big fish in there. There's one right there going to the left, little guy.
Oh yeah, I see him.
That was a baby. There was like 20 fish sitting there. But it was so shallow we scared them. At high tide we wouldn't have scared them. Those are big fish. Those are all snook too.
Really?
Spooked them all. Yep, those are all snook. There's 2 redfish and like 10 snook. But now they're spooked. Look at them running. Look at them running. It's too shallow for this. See, if it was another foot deeper, they wouldn't be so spooky. They're scared of everything landing in the water right now. Oh, they're right there. They're sitting right there. 3 big snook right there. Right there. They're big fish. They don't want my little shrimp.
They don't like shrimp?
No, they want a mud minnow.
Oh, really?
Dude, that looks like a big old snook hole right there. There's a freaking cave right here. Right there. You see the big cave?
Huh.
You got my line.
Oh.
I'm sure it's loaded with fish too. That's gonna be where the snooker's sitting right now. Do you got a mud minnow?
There you go.
I say I should have put a mud minnow on. So this is what you look for snook at low tide, right here. Do you see it? It's literally right in front of you.
Yeah, it goes down right there.
Yeah, there's a big cave right there. That's even better than my other cave.
Wow.
That is awesome. I guarantee you bring a pinfish and drop it into that sucker, there's gonna be a snook on the bottom of that.
Oh, really? Is that they lay in, do they?
Oh yeah, pinfish down in there. Can't even see the bottom, it's so deep. That is like a spring.
Yeah.
Is there really not anything down there? Dude, that is like 25 foot deep.
look like it. If they look up.
That didn't take long. Nice. Oh, he caught a big fish. Don't lose it. Point the rod toward the fish. And then real fast. Looks like you got a good one. A big trout. Nice trout. It's a trout.
On the other way.
Not a very big one. Put up a good fight. Good job.
Okay, so
that's the species we've been searching for. Now we gotta see if he hits 15 inches. I think he does. I think he's right at 15. Good fish. That's why we came here. Lady.
Lady fish.
Crazy fish.
Lionfish, huh?
Get that fish out of there. It's a good fish. That's funny. I literally just said he was going to be up there in that cove. That's a good fish. Good redfish. Beautiful. Nice.
Make them come.
Look at that. Good job. We got him out. Determination.
All right. Thank you.
All right. You got enough to eat now.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a good eating fish. A beautiful fish.
Is he about the same? He's about the same as that one, right?
Probably. Loosen your drag low. That sounds like a huge fish. Good one, dude. Good fish. Don't break the line. He's a good one. Let's loosen that a little bit. Oh, too much. I just didn't want the line break.
Yeah, I'll be easy on it.
That's a good fish. Too bad we can't keep them. I miss when they had 3 per person or 2 per person. They changed it to 1 per person. So this is your buddy's fish we gotta let go. You gotta send him a video.
Yeah. Hey, see what you could have had.
There's a good fish.
Let me see if we can get it right.
There we go. Well, that's the smallest one, so it's kind of nice to let the smaller one go. We need to see if the black drum are home.
Whatever. I'm just goofing around.
We found them. We spent all day looking for these fish. They're pretty powerful little fish.
Yeah, they are. Kind of friendly.
That one bigger?
Yeah, well, he's pulling harder. Just don't want to.
That looks like a bigger fish. Come on, be a black drum. Do something different. No more redfish. That's a good problem to have. Come on, let's see some stripes. I haven't seen a red yet. He's digging like a drum. Now it looks red. I see the tint of red. What is that? Is it snagged? Oh, there he is. Oh, it is a drum. Look at that. You asked for a drum and you got it. Nice. You got more dinner now. That's a keeper one too. I saw stripes. I know it's a drum. It ain't no redfish. You see how slow he is compared to the red?
Yeah.
Drum are slower. Nice fish.
They're really good. Oh, how about that? I'm a drummer.
Nice.
Years and years.
That's a good fish. That's the perfect eating size drum. This is the exact.
Right,
Yeah, this is the exact size that you want to catch. It doesn't get better than this. He's not too big where people are disgusted, and he's not too small. You're not gonna get meat as long as he still has little stripes on him. See how he barely has a faint stripe?
Yeah, I noticed that. They're doing great now. We'll get the variety. See,
Yeah, it's better than it was.
One way or the other. I don't need them to be really huge, but it is, the variety is fun because I've never caught them all different ones.
Yeah, so now you're getting a little bit. You can get to try them like edible. Like which one do you like to eat?
Yeah.
That trout, the fillet is gonna be like this big compared to the other one.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The trout fillets are so tiny.